Hi, my name is Justin Johnson and I'm our president of logistics here at Bay & Bay Transportation. I grew up in Eagan, Minnesota. I was actually born in Robbinsdale, but moved to Eagan when I was 4 and grew up there my whole life. I had been in contact with Sam Anderson through a family friend. Coming into transportation, obviously it's kind of a 24/7 industry, but it is more Monday through Friday with a traditional schedule. And that's really was my forte on getting into transportation. I got into the industry when I started at Bay & Bay, which will be 17 years coming up here May 1st. Kind of testing the year to try to remember the last 17 years, but I think it went logistics specialist to customer service to account manager, I think director of customer service, and director of sales, VP of sales, senior vice president, and president of logistics. I think the best part about our industry is no one day is the same. There's always variables that come into play that make our jobs interesting. When we went through COVID, it was really eye-opening to see how much our industry is valued, being an essential industry. I think when any job you work, you kind of just get into the normal flow of the workday and forget kind of really what value are you bringing to your customers and greater market. And we're out here really providing a lot of goods to a lot of different people around the world. The other organizations either I've participated in and involved with spoke on the Minnesota Trucking Association, the Transportation Intermediaries Association, the TCA, the Truckload Carrier Association, and there's been a variety of different other organizations where I've been asked to maybe speak on a panel or be a moderator for. The most important thing that I've learned is keep it simple. Every day, a lot of things that we're part of or that we're doing, but at the end of the day, it's deliver on your promise, pick up when you're supposed to pick up, deliver when you're supposed to deliver, and then really, keep your promise and keep it simple. I think if there's any one thing I've learned is our business is a fairly simple business, so the more simple we keep it, the better off I think that we'll be long term. In our industry, we're trying to create long-term partnerships, and really that's a way that we can provide solutions for our customers, create density long-term for our drivers. Business is all about relationships, and the better relationships you have, the better your business will be able to thrive long-term. Throughout my career, I've been able to work with a lot of great people, specifically here at Bay & Bay, and I think that's what kind of keeps me going every single day, whether it's the people directly on my team or maybe people that I get to work indirectly with other departments. Selfishly, been here for 17 years, so I'd like to think that I've been part of shaping the culture. The people and the culture are what keep me here. I think we have a work hard, kind of play hard mentality. I think everybody comes in here excited about what they do. They know what the task is at hand, and you just got to get after it. I'm always a big believer that our people kind of is the number one differentiator. But really outside of that, I think that our go-to-market with our service offerings set us apart. When you look at where we're at in the refrigerated segment of our business or more of our asset side, we're in the top 10 from a fleet size perspective. Then when you go over to our non-asset side of our business, we're in the top 50 from the surface transportation broker capacity. So when you combine really those two, you start really narrowing the field of how many people can provide that much asset and non-asset capacity to the marketplace. And I really feel like with the combination of our people and process internally and then the service options that we can provide our customer, I think that's a big differentiator for us in what we do and how we do it. The whole public is benefited from what we do. We deliver a lot of different products and a lot of different commodities, and post-COVID, I think it was real eye-opening for us to understand, when you went into grocery stores and maybe some of the shelves were more empty than they were, or when you went into various locations and the shelves were empty, you realize what value we're actually bringing. It was real eye-opening for myself and the rest of our organization to see really the value that we're bringing to really all the consumers that are out across the U.S. I like to spend time with my family. I like to travel, do anything really outdoors, hiking, skiing. Those are probably the main things that I enjoy. I'm not a diehard of any one sports team, but I would say my favorite sport to watch is by far football. I am a Vikings fan, but I'm not one that my Monday is wrecked if they lose the game. If I was to have a superpower, I think it would be the ability to not age. I think if you could stay young and youthful, that would probably be a superpower that I would like to have. I'm always a big fan of the military and have a ton of respect for them, so it would be something military oriented, I would imagine, for a wrap that I would have on my truck. CD handle, I don't know. Some of my friends call me J-Dog, so maybe